There are a lot of places in the world that might easily be mistaken for a mirror of paradise. However, there are also a lot of areas in the world where it is not even recommended to step foot there because of the unknown dangers that lurk around every corner. Today's video is about the top 10 most dangerous places on Earth. So, before starting the video, please like this video, do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. 10. Maddie National Park, a jungle paradise. Maddie National Park is in Bolivia and is near the Amazon River. It is about 19,000 square kilometers in size. The national park is a dense forest with a lot of different plants and animals. Some of the plants are dangerous and can't be eaten. People are told not to go to the park on their own because the forest is full of dangerous animals. The forest is one of the world's largest protected areas. It is full of dangerous animals, birds, and plants, so it is on the list of the most dangerous places to visit. 9. North Sentinel Island, forbidden, dangerous and mysterious place. North Sentinel Island is in the Andaman Islands. It is thought to be one of the most dangerous places for tourists to visit in the world. The native people of this area have been living in the same way they always have, and they have turned down any chance to connect with the outside world. The tribal people who live on this island aren't used to seeing outsiders, so when tourists visit, they see them as a threat and act violently. This is one of the strangest islands in the world, and its stories draw people from all over the world. The safety of the tribal community is another reason why people are asked not to go there. They have no immunity at all, and tourists can bring germs that cause diseases and could spread them to the whole community. 8. Gates of Hell, door to hell. The Gates of Hell is what people call the Turkmenistan Darvaza gas crater. It is a natural gas field inside an underground cave. Geologists set it on fire in 1971 to stop the methane gas from spreading. It is in the middle of the Karakum Desert, near the village of Derwiz, Ashgabat, about 260 kilometers north of Turkmenistan's capital, Ashgabat. The natural gas reserve that was found here is one of the biggest in the world. Locals called the area door to hell because of the explosion, the boiling mud, and the orange flames in the 70-meter-wide crater. The hotspots were spread out over an area that was about 20 meters long and 60 meters wide. 7. Danakil Desert, a volcanically active area. The Danakil Desert in East Africa is one of the few places on Earth where no one lives. The Danakil Desert is not an easy place for travelers to get to because it is often hotter than 50 degrees Celsius and has toxic gas-spewing volcanoes and geysers. Even if you only stay there for a short time, it can be very bad for your health. This is one of the strangest places in the world. Most of the bad things that happen are because there are a lot of poisonous sulfur vapors in the area. This area has a lot of volcanoes, and to make things even more dangerous, the temperature in the desert rarely drops below 50 degrees Celsius. The Danakil Desert is one of the most dangerous places in the world because of this. 6. Skeleton Coast, harsh climate. The Skeleton Coast stretches from the southern part of Angola to the northern part of Namibia. From the Kunena River to the Swakop River, it goes. The Skeleton Coast is on the list of the deadliest places on Earth because it has a harsh climate and almost no chance of survival. Travelers have a hard time getting around this quiet place because of the weather, hot winds, and lack of food and water. In addition to the harsh weather, the area is full of the bones of many animals, which gives it a dirty look. Aside from the natural dangers, people also make the area unsafe for tourists to visit. It is without question one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. 5. Death Valley. Death Valley is a very hot desert valley on the border of California and Nevada. It is known as one of the world's hottest places. Only a few deserts in the Middle East and Africa get as hot as Death Valley does in the summer. July 2018 was the hottest month ever at the hottest place on Earth. The average temperature was 108.1 degrees Fahrenheit, which included the lows of the night. 4 days in a row, the highest temperature reached 127 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the highest temperature ever recorded. Death Valley got its name from a group of people who got lost here in the winters of 1849 and 1850. Even though only one person died here, everyone thought it would be their graveyard. William Lewis Manley and John Rogers, two of their young men who had learned to be scouts, saved them. As the men left the valley and climbed over the Panamint Mountains, one of them turned around and said, "Goodbye, Death Valley." This made Death Valley one of the most dangerous places in the world. For Oymyakon experiences an extreme climatic condition. The Russian village of Oymyakon is a small town in the Oymyakonski district. Because of the extreme weather, this place is thought to be one of the most dangerous places. Extremely cold weather makes it impossible for people to live in this area. The temperature can drop to as low as -40 degrees Celsius, which makes it unsafe for tourists and travelers to go there because not many people can survive that cold. Aside from the heat, people don't come here because there are no vegetables and nothing can be grown. The lack of food is also a big problem. Only about 500 people have been able to live here through the bitter cold. 3. Lake Natron, the most inhospitable areas on Earth. Let's not be fooled by the salt marshes that surround Lake Natron. This lake is known for being one of the least friendly places on Earth. Lake Natron in North Tanzania looks and acts like a lake of fire. Because the lake has a lot of natron, its water can irritate your skin and eyes and sometimes has a pH level of over 12. There are also red bacteria in the lake, which gives it its unique pink-red color. Even though most animals can't live in water that is 120 degrees, cyanobacteria have made natron their home and given it its famous reds and oranges. 2.5 million lesser flamingos live in Lake Natron, which is surprising since it is one of their only places to breed. This makes protecting the lake even more important for the environment. 2. Snake Island, the most dangerous place on Earth. About 25 miles from Brazil's coast, there is an island where nobody would ever walk. There are rumors that the last fisherman who got too close to his land was found days later, floating in his boat, dead in a pool of blood. Ilha de Queimada Grande is the name of the mysterious island. It is said to be so dangerous to step foot on the island that the Brazilian government has made it illegal for anyone to go there. The golden lancehead snakes, which are a type of pit viper and one of the most dangerous snakes in the world, are a threat to the island, without a doubt, are the most dangerous place on Earth. 1. Death Road, a road that is very dangerous. North Yungas Road is called Death Road for reasons you can probably guess. This 43-mile switchback is very dangerous to drive up or down because of fog, landslides, waterfalls, and cliffs that drop 2,000 feet at every turn. Up until 1994, almost 300 drivers died every year on this road, giving it its nickname and making it one of the most dangerous places in the world to visit. The road goes far enough to connect the jungle in the Amazon to the capital city, which is surrounded by mountains. This means that people trying to sell their wood and crops in the area are often crammed into trucks and buses. The hairpin turns, on the other hand, weren't wide enough for every vehicle, which caused even more trucks to crash, taking people and their jobs with them. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of the number 1 spot? Hit us up in the comments and let's chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thanks for watching.